Tony, did you say you saw any more questions that come in? They've been rolling fast. I know
Yeah,
that.
it's tough to keep up for sure. I just wanted to touch on back on over to the Legend.
Yeah.
I know that it's been said before, and you were live again today. But can you tell us a little bit of these changes to the physical Legend, where we're the shaft and arm cuff and coil, like all of this coming out now?
Yes.
Would love
So,
to hear that.
Yeah, good info today, Dilek.
Yeah,
so
amazing.
yes, so we made some changes on the Legend. The first change is like the units in production now has the LG30 coil as the stock coil. So the unit will be shipping with LG30 coil, which is a 12 by 9 inch coil from this point on, and not with the 11-inch coil. And the reason for that is the LG30 was released as an optional coil. However, it's getting a lot of praise from the customers, and many people said that they would prefer to use the LG30 over the LG28, simply because, first of all, it's lighter, and the second thing is it actually unmasks or discriminates a little better than the LG28. So we decided to make this change for the Legend. At the same time, we are changing the upper shaft or the mid shaft, whatever you want to call it, to carbon fiber. The lower shaft was carbon fiber to begin with. Now we're also making the mid shaft carbon fiber. And at the same time, we're also changing the armrest to this new design armrest we have, which was actually designed for the new generation Simplex, which is going to be our, next future product, whatever. Because it looks like it's more sleek and it's lighter, so we decided to actually put that armrest that we designed for the new generation Simplex on the Legend. So so the Legend now is lighter in weight. That's how I call it. It's lighter in weight, but it's stronger in features. And especially with the 111 and with all these like physical changes, I mean, it's really it became a very. I mean, it was strong to begin with. It became a really stronger machine in terms of features, and And what we're going to do is, we know that as a manufacturer, when we make these changes, the current users get upset. They're like, yeah, what about us? I bought it
What about us?
Yeah.
I bought it months ago, and now I don't have this shaft, I don't have this coil, or I don't have the whatever. So we understand that, but then again, I mean, this is part of development. This is part of manufacturing. You try to do things better and better. So, and we also understand the end users. So we're trying to find a balance in between. And we're going to be offering our current Legend users the new shaft and the armrest at a discounted price. So we're going to offer it as a set. Normally, if they would be around like $65 together. But in America, you guys will be able to buy it for, in America it's even less. The MSRP on it will be $39.95, but with the discount that we're letting the dealers do, probably it's going to be around $35, whatever.
Wow.
So
that's only through dealers, and only if you're a current Legend user, correct?
Yes, exactly. So when you want to buy that bundle, the dealer is going to be asking for your what you call that Legend serial number, and I hope they will. So and let's say you want to buy the LG30 coil now. If you don't have the LG30 coil, and if you want to buy the LG30 coil now, then you're just going to pay for the LG30 coil like the regular price, but you're going to get that carbon fiber shaft and the armrest free.
Wow.
So this is what we're doing to make our current users happy.
And again, only for current Legend users on that LG 30 deal. It's pretty amazing, Dilek. Like, I mean, think about it. I mean, right now people are evaluating this deal that you just laid out there, and I know it. People are thinking, well, what about this or what about, you know what I mean? And there's going to be tons of questions about, but I mean, listen to what Nokta just did. A lot of companies would say, yeah, so, technology improves. Too bad, too sad. Like, it's, that's what it is. We made an improvement, and the machine's going forward. That's what we're going to do. And if you bought early, great, you got yourself a great machine. But they're not trying to sell newer machines so that you can get a graphic upper shaft or whatever. It's just they came out with new technology, so they didn't have to do this deal. You didn't have to do this deal, but you guys always think about that end user, and so that's a concern in the community. And again,
I'm honest with you, I had when I went to this show in Germany, IAA. When I was there, we met with a lot of distributors. It was really a good show. A lot of dealers and a lot of distributors there from Europe, and believe me, I mean, there were dealers and like distributors who said, "Dilek, why are you doing this? Like, you don't have to."
Right.
Like, I know I don't have to do it. Nobody's pushing Nokta. We have no obligation. But I said, but we owe this, to our current users. I mean, like you said, we didn't have to do it. We could have just ignored what all others are saying and just move on and just say, hey, too bad. I mean, actually, we could have even released Legend 2.0.
Yes, with all of these features on it, and said,
to be honest with you, we could have easily done that too, but no, I mean, we're really trying to be as transparent and as end user focused as we can. But of course, this doesn't mean that we can give everything that people are asking for, because sometimes I mean, like you said, customers are demanding things that are just impossible. You know what I mean? So I mean, we have our limits too, but we try our best.
It's pretty cool. I mean, as somebody in the community that, most of my connection to the community is in fellow detectorists through my detecting club, and then my presence on social media and YouTube and stuff. But through that, I've gotten to know a lot of detectorists and have become connected with the community for sure. And it's definitely raised some eyebrows and definitely got a lot of people's attention, kind of the way you approach business like that. Like, I watched your video today, and I'm a Legend user, so I was like, yeah, I'd like to have me a carbon fiber shaft,
right?
And I'd like that LG 30. So when you mentioned the LG 30 deal, I thought, that's the way I'm going to go. That's the way I'm going to go. Because why not? That's a pretty good deal. You buy the LG 30, and then you get the shaft and the cuff too.
Absolutely.
So, pretty cool.
I know in the chat we've had a couple people ask, but when would this deal be available?
So I mentioned this also in my live today. So we're in production. So these parts are now becoming available, as we speak. So, and we're actually starting the shipments next week. Actually, maybe we even shipped a few, I don't know, this week, because we've been in production for the past couple of days. But when they're going to be available in the US, next week. Okay. See, you need to understand, normally, we, ship products on a ship by boat to US, but, this is now a, special thing. So we're going to be air shipping some.
Wow.
So the customers in the US don't wait for months, because if I just put these on the next boat, it's going to be waiting a few months to get them. So we're going to be air shipping, some next week, and then more the following week. So we'll see. We're talking about, so if we ship some next week, they should be available in the because that's going to be going to the distributor first, and then the distributor will send it to dealers or whatever. So we're looking at probably 2 to 3 weeks.
Okay.
2 weeks.
And is that only for the new reconfigured Legend machines with the LG30s on them to hit the distributors, or is it also for the package deal?
No. The new Legends, no. The new Legends are not shipping to US yet.
Okay.
Because we need to ship those in quantity. And no, I'm talking about this deal.
The deals.
Okay.
And with the shaft and the armrest. Yeah, those will be air shipping to the distributor. We're going to air ship some, let's say a couple of hundred next week. And then more will follow probably in the upcoming weeks.